you might wonder what this picture is. I was looking at some of the picture just to share, because I haven't really shared like my Atomy, my story, because I want to hear from like more of you. This is the first year, 2014, when I started Atomy. And probably you will see some of the familiar faces. Any of the people that you recognize in here? Okay, so I'm here. We used to have this meeting. It's all Korean, because at that time there was not many English speaker who can really run the meeting. So it was a Korean meeting. We did the same thing. Somebody did the MC, and then everybody take a turn of presenting a CD or book and the product, and then the system. But system is our big sponsor. There was Esther Lee. Esther Lee at the time, Sherman's Master Esther Lee, she will go over the system at the time. So we gather every Monday at the center physically, and this is how the meeting went. Do I have any members in this group, in this picture? No, I didn't have any members. I didn't have any partners. All the people who are here in this picture, not related to my business. But why did I still attend the meeting? Because I wanted to learn. It wasn't easy for me to attend because I was very shy to attend, because I don't have any people that I know. But every Monday, really, like when I step to the door, I'm kind of nervous because all the strangers are there. But I need to block it. I need to cover my nervousness, because my willingness to win this business, to learn, was higher. And when I first attended that meeting, I remember the first day when I attended the meeting, of course, I really didn't know what was a sales master or to sales master. I had a really zero information. As I mentioned, nobody really pushed me to do Atomy. You know, some of you got really interested and sign up. I didn't have the process. How did I sign up? Because my mom just asked me, okay, give me your date of birth, SIN number. That's how I signed up. I didn't even know where she was going to use my information. But I just gave it to her because it's just my mom. I knew that she won't be using my information elsewhere. And she goes, okay, this is your ID. And I didn't even care what there was until I really seen a benefit with Hemohim, and when I checked the information on my own. So really, nobody really forced me to go to the meeting or do Atomy business. It was my own will to join the meeting and learn more about Atomy. So when I first attended the meeting, it was the time Essie became a sales master. And then like our sponsor at the time make an announcement, oh, Essie, who born like which year, she became a sales master. And I don't even know what that was, and say, well, congratulations, you became a sales master. And Jeannie here, she's a now Royal Master. She became Royal Master end of last year. And at the time, I believe she was SC, she's a sales master. And then our sponsor said, oh, Jeannie, she became Auto Sales Master. I'm like, what is Auto Sales Master? Auto Sales Master. And at the end of the meeting, the one program what we had was a 1 minute speech. So everybody take a turn to share 1 minute of what you're thinking or the topic about the meeting that day. And she shared how she feel after she became Auto Sales Master. And the one word she mentioned, oh, this is a true feeling of getting a residual income. Because, like main reason I joined decided to do Atomy business is to gain residual income. That was a really main reason for me to get involved in Atomy business. Yes, if I didn't fall in love with Atomy product, if I didn't fall in love with Hemway, maybe the business opportunity will stop. Will still, not be open to me. But since I love the product, let me look into business opportunity. And when I went to the meeting, they're talking about residual income already. And she goes, I'm making the residual income already. I was like, wow, you're amazing. Let me learn from you too. So that's what happened. See, to me, because I've been having a meeting with them for at least like 2 years, so we became like a friend. Half of the people disappeared, but half of the people in this picture are still with Atomy. She's still with Atomy. She recently opened up the center in Richmond, and we all know Essie. So she's Annie from Markham. So half of the people in this picture, including myself, we are still here and we are growing. And there are people who achieved the success way faster than I did. But main thing is, if you don't give up, if you continue doing it at Atomy, you will reach some level. But there are people who disappeared. Of course, no more residual income or no more chance of growing business. Even if you face a challenge, even if Atomy is too hard to do it or you're getting too much rejections, stick with it. Stay within Atomy. Then you will eventually see the residual income. You eventually go to the level you want to go. Look, see on your part. Probably you haven't seen this picture. When I took the ear, see, even my hair was like a short. I cut short hair. That's like a 2016 when CEO Hangul Park came to Canada for the Success Academy. So I feel amazed of all the people who are joining, because when I look at the name, most of you haven't actually experienced what is a Success Academy. You know what is a Success Academy, but you haven't physically experienced the atmosphere. Like what is a Success Academy, like how you feel, like what content you'll be hearing. You haven't been there, but you still with that to me. That is amazing. Every time when we have a Success Academy, the very first Success Academy, we probably had like 300 to 400 people, but the number has been increasing. And then probably last time when we had a Success Academy, number has been like almost like 750. But when Atomy USA having a Success Academy, they have more than thousands of people coming to Success Academy, right? Because they have bigger land, and then bigger land for the Atomy. The more people coming from different cities. So from the picture, you all know Subek. So Star Master, she's ours, but you will always seeing her on our Atomy Tuesday business seminar. You see her all the time, she's Star Master. And you see Carol. And she's Agnes. She is above Subek. So she's our like a big mother, right? Big mother to us. See the whole generation here. So starting from me, like she's just above me, and then we have a Subek and we have Agnes there. And CEO Hangul Park, before he changed his look, I think after this Success Academy, he changed his look. He started wearing a hat, and that special hat, and started having like a bow tie. So he had a different look for himself. See you, Hangul Park. So there's a familiar faces here. Here's a Chester. Here's a Denise. So there's those names because those are the people on their SE and we are joining together for Tuesday Atomy intro meetings. So this is what we do at the Success Academy. We see, we listen, and this is the part where we are writing a life scenario. And to CEO Hangul Park, main purpose of the Success Academy is to writing a life scenario. Once you figure out the true reason, the purpose of your life, you will definitely find the reason why you need to do Atomy. We are not just here to, okay, let's make money, let's become rich. That's not our thing. We all have our own needs in our lives. Maybe somebody needs a big house, but I don't really need a big house. Maybe I want something else. Maybe somebody wants a luxury cars, but my joy is not a luxury car. Maybe my joy is really helping many children, or my joy is building a school. So we all have a different joy in our lives, but in order for us to fulfill that, we need our money. We won't be able to do it without our money. That's why we're doing Atomy. Let's make a lot of money. That's not our main thing. With the money that we created, so Atomy becomes our tool. Atomy is not our goal. Atomy is our tool to achieve our goal. And this is a place where we can really set our goals. For us having a clear why, we'll be able to do Atomy, and we'll be able to overcome all those hard times easily. You know whose office this is? I know this office has been changed already. This is a picture I took 2016 when I joined Atomy Korea Tour. You want to guess whose office this is? This is a CEO Hangul Park's office. We were shocked when we just opened up the office. We were shocked. This is the office of the CEO of global online shopping mall company. Look at his chair. It was like just the same chair as all the employees' chair. Because when you look at all the CEO's office, fancy. They have a very luxury looking leather chairs and very fancy looking tables, bookcases, fancy looking. But when we entered it, it looks like an ordinary office. I'm lucky enough that we actually was able to have a lunch with him on that day. And his answer, why should I have a big office? Why should I buy all those luxury furniture? I'm not even in the office all the time. I'm outside most of the time, and I'm going global places. Why would I waste my time in my office? And it's important for me because when we walk around the office, it was open concept office at the time. Individual the staff, they had a really good ergonomic chair, and CEO Hyundai Park wanted to spend more for the employees' chair. They're the one who's really making this company running, so we should be spending more for their chair because they're sitting down most of the time and they're paying attention to make this company grow. So when he said that, I remember some of the ladies, they were in tears. They said they never seen any CEO with that mindset. And see, this office just really show us how modest, like how humble our CEO Hyundai Park. So we can easily imagine where this company motto came from, right? I haven't seen the Atomy Park, CEO Hyundai Park's office, but I'm sure it's not gonna be fancy. Since most of you have joined Atomy, or we start doing this Zoom meeting during pandemic, so you haven't really get involved with the team meeting. So just want to share, this is how is it like when we have a product day. So, once a month, we gather at the Success Center and then we do a product day. Because, like after pandemic started, what we did, we start doing a product day through Zoom meetings. Yes, it's a bit different from having a product day at the actual center, seeing it with your own eyes, like just in front of you. But still, it was still fun. The events going on once a month on a Zoom. But this is what actual product day will look like. The Maddie over here, like we do the demonstration. So there's a mask on. So we can actually see the live demonstration of our product. And we can actually ask people, okay, can you come and share your product experiences? And half of the people are newcomers. So this was a great place for you to, kind of invite new people. They're not really interested in the business, but however, they want to experience the Atomy product. They want to know more about Atomy product. It was a great place to invite it. And once they finished, once they enjoyed the session, we had a quick lunch, like, pizza or some Korean food. And whoever interests me, people just come for the product. And they listen to, because we don't even talk about the compensation at all. And we don't even talk a lot about the company. We just mainly focus about the product. After the product information, after eating, some people are leaving, but some people do actually ask, okay, can I make money with it? Can you explain? So you will find a people who link this one with the business, and from there, you will find a people who can be your potential business partner. So even if you're not approaching people with the business, just approaching with the product, you will eventually find a people who will ask you, oh, can I do it with the business? Can you tell me more about the compensation? So introducing Atomy, starting with the product, it's a great way. Even if you don't ask them to, okay, let's do a business, that's still fine. Because some people like worry that, oh, I'm not really sure whether it's okay for me to ask. I'm pretty shy to ask them to join the business. Then start with the product. People with a business mindset, once they give it a try with the product, they will definitely come back to you and ask a question. Right. So just want to share how this Atomy is also, yes, it's a duplication business. It's an education business. So we need to educate members, like newcomers, nonstop. Okay. Even if you know everything, it doesn't mean that your partner, your members know everything. So even if I repeat the same information 1,000 times, million times, I need to keep on repeating until many of my members will fully understand Atomy's system. Okay, so this was a t-shirt we wore at promotional trip. So unfortunately, I don't know whether they will resume with the promotional trip. I think we are the first and last who joined the promotional trip. So as you all know, from Shermo's Master, from Shermo's Master, you will get the promotional gift as a trip. At the time, for the Shermo's Master, you'll get two travel tickets, no destination, because usually promotional trip, Atomy team will go together. So you will get a ticket for it. So at the time it was Cancun, and I need to pay for my girl separately. But however, it was the company t-shirt and we all loved it. We had a company motto at the back. So of course it was a design created by, idea came from Atomy Canada, and we loved it. The spirit, vision, faith, humility. And then when we're wearing this, of course, as a group, there were many people actually come and ask, where are you from? Are you from a church group? Are you from, certain community? Where are you serving God? So many people never thought we are part of, the business where we are making money. When people saw us wearing this t-shirt, they thought we are some religious group. And that's what we are proud of it. We still have these t-shirts and we're happy. And when I went to join the trip, I envision myself, you know what? I'm only here by myself, but I wish I could come with my group next time. Right? Many of my groups become Cheryl's Master, Star Master. We come to this promotional trip together. And when I close my eyes, when I imagine that moment, I got goosebumps. Okay. Yes, I mean, going on a resort, it's great. But if you're going on those resorts with your Atomy family, oh, how can it be better than that? Okay, so let's keep on praying. So once all this pandemic, everything's done, and when we all become shareholders, master, all the way up there, we'll be able to join this promotional trip together. Okay, let's wish for that moment.